I think we're recording. The way the sun's shining on this thing, yes we are. Hello. Hi. It's the Milkman, John Milkey from blasttheradio.com and milkmanunlimited.com. Been frustrated the last few days. I've been sort of doing a lot of research on YouTube and a lot of work on YouTube, listening to a lot of podcasts about YouTube, and really trying to sort of figure out how does what I do with radio job postings and a radio show, what kind of content can I be creating and putting on YouTube? And, if you overthink and overthink and overthink, then it's probably something that's not really meant to be. Today, I finally realized, once I stopped thinking about it, of course, I finally realized that all I need to be putting on my YouTube page is whatever sort of comes to mind. And so today, I just want to talk about gratefulness and happiness. Because I'm on my boat today. It's a beautiful sunny afternoon in the fall. We're kind of, in the tail end of summer. Not quite there yet, but these days are numbered. And it just got me thinking about happiness and joyfulness. And why not just post about what I'm happy about today? Short, sweet, and it's my YouTube page, and this may be completely selfish. It may be completely personal, it may be of no interest to you, and that's fine. And if it is of interest to you, I hope you'll subscribe to the channel and follow along. Today I'm grateful for a good friend of mine, Leanne Lang, formerly of CTV Morning Live, who has an amazing health and wellness podcast that she's invited me to help her work on. And I've been able to sit in for a handful of sessions now where she just talks with amazing guests. And every single time, and now Leanne is somebody that I worked with for years and years and years in the same building. Our paths would cross and it'd be a good morning, but we didn't really have a chance to work together. So I couldn't say, even weeks, months ago that I actually knew her very well, but I certainly knew her from TV and I certainly knew her in the halls. She is an amazing interviewer. And she's got a really amazing thing going on with her podcast, Life with Leanne Lang. The last couple of episodes especially have really spoken to me. She had a doctor on recently who talks about old school medicine and the kinds of medicines that have been practiced since, Egyptian times or even older than that. And just little nuggets of information to sort of, cross my ears. And maybe it's the fact that I'm there to help her technically, that I'm not able to, drop out and daydream, when these conversations are going on. I have to actually absorb it and pay attention. But he talked a lot about the correlation between gut health, and I got a gut, and mental health, and the differences that eating healthy will make and stuff. And it really sort of got me thinking and taking a long look at what I'm doing and what I'm putting into my body. And today, she was at my home again, recording another podcast, and she was talking to a lovely woman out of Ireland who was all about Feng Shui, which, in a nutshell, is much more than just arranging your furniture so it points in the right direction. You'll hear that episode coming up, and I don't want to let too much out of the bag. That's not fair to Leanne, but just little common sense things like if your bedroom is filled with bills and tax forms and things, that's not a restful place. Subliminally, you're seeing that when you walk into your bedroom, and it's a stressful thing. Why is that in your bedroom? Find another place for that. This person talked about the energies that are freed up by getting rid of things that you really haven't used in years. And I know we talk a lot and we hear a lot about, cleaning up our lives and purging and whatever else. But, the idea of a book sitting on a bookshelf, not having been opened or read for 20 years, but it's there every single day. And you walk past it, and you know that that's just not something I use. You don't say that in your head, but it's a subconscious thing, right? The energy becomes very different when you remove that book from that bookcase, and now you have something new there. It's a new energy. So today I'm very grateful for Leanne Lang, her friendship, her trust in me, and all that I'm learning through her amazing podcast. So Happy about that, and I'll make sure to link you to her podcast and her website and stuff in the show notes. Today I'm also really, really happy. I got a lovely letter from a listener of mine, Lisa, thanking me for 7 years of friendship. For a long time in broadcasting, I would get, an email thanking me for this or thanking me for that, and I guess I never really, I appreciated it, but I never really realized just how much impact one human could have on another, and so I, politely acknowledge and thank the person and move on. Now I print these out and I collect them because they mean a lot, especially when I'm struggling and, not in my best state of mind. So it was 7 years ago, apparently, according to Lisa, that something I said or did empowered her to make some changes in her life and to move to a space where she could get well and get better. And that's an amazing thing, Lisa. If I was part of that solution, then that's amazing. But you really did that on your own. But I'm very happy and very grateful to have heard from you today. And I guess, if I'm going to do happiness files, for whatever reason, the number 3 comes to my mind. And how can I not be happy for this time here on the Rideau River? I'm in Manotick, just near Nichols Island. I got ducks swimming past me. There's a cormorant over there. There's no boats out in the water today. I've been sitting here floating with the anchor down for the better part of, an hour maybe more. And there's been nobody go by and disturb this moment. And I'm just very grateful for the time to sit by the water, to think about the things that, happened today that were positive, and share them with you. So that's what's made me happy today. That's what's, got me feeling gratified and fulfilled. And maybe in the comments below you could, put a couple of things that you're happy about today. Anyway, we'll check in again soon on this V-blog about nothingness, really, happiness, and whatever the hell is going on in my life. Anyway, if you're in radio, you can always find the latest job postings and industry news at milkmanunlimited.com. And if you just love great music and great personality, make sure to tune in to us at blasttheradio.com. Thanks for subscribing. Talk soon.